Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Queen Brown with the Wind Down, the show that's going to give you what you want, but may not be how you like it. Because guess what? It is what it is. I'm your host, Queen Brown, aka Lovely, and these are my co hosts.
Hey y'all, I'm Miss Boo. How y'all doing?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Dynamite Fun Size. Did you miss me? Because I'm something to be missed.
Yay. And
Oh,
tonight we're going to be pulling back the curtain on those seemingly charming flirtations that cross the line into toxic territory. From players who can sweet talk their way and through any goddamn conversation to the moments when charm masks betrayal. I mean, we're going to be breaking down how to spot those red flags and reclaim your self worth. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, charm hides a manipulative streak, and the sweet talk leaves a bitter taste. Because, baby, let me tell y'all, some of these folks will show up talking sweet like sugar, but leave that bitter taste in your mouth like expired milk. So, tonight we're going to be talking about it. First, we're going to set it off when that sweet charm, turns sour. You ever meet anybody who just knew what to say? You get those good morning texts, you get the compliments, the future faking. I can see you being my wife one day, or I can see you being my husband or my kid's daddy. You going and you just met him. You just met him yesterday, and you already up there. Feeling like a little teenager on your phone and stuff because they saying all the right things. You're so different. I ain't never felt this way before, and you get butterflies. Everybody get those little butterflies. You be smiling all the time and shit. It's like, where have you been all my life? And you over there like, baby, I've been right here. So
you know
but
what? Them
that's
type
how
of
it is.
issues. Them
Yes,
type of
it
issues.
is. It's in the beginning, but you don't see it. You just hear it. You can't. It's like you're caught up in the awe moment. You know what I'm saying? So all that sweet talking, you just don't. You don't see the opposite side of what's about to come, because that's when shit get real. You see that shift. Suddenly ain't no more good morning text. The energy just ain't the same. You start noticing things different. How he or she may talk, how they may react to certain things that you may say. It's like, say for instance, if you're gonna go out on a date, they promise you a good date. You ain't seen them in a minute, and they just be like, baby, well, I'm sorry, I just been real busy. I got something that came up tonight. The accountability and consistency in things. So when you first meet somebody, and that respect is not gonna be the same, after I guess that little flare phase fade away. So, all of a sudden you're gonna be doing too much. They ain't gonna want to talk to you on the phone, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna want to send you those texts. So I want to know, when y'all hear that sweet talk phase and then them excuses come in, the disappearing act start, the attitude flips, that charm turns to gaslight, and now you stuck trying to remember what, was it real or was it rehearsed? How do y'all feel about it? Boo. I mean, not Boo, but
Miss Boo.
Miss Boo. How do you feel about it?
Now, I say put some miss on that.
Okay, now put some
Put
respect
some
on her
respect on
name.
my name.
It's easy to fall into it. If you got the right person in your ear, it's easy to fall for everything. That sweet talk will get you. There's a lot of people out here don't fell for it. I don't fell for it once. Shit, I got 3 kids.
Hey.
So shit. Yeah. If you got the right person in your ear, somebody who you really like, and they in there just, oh, you gonna fall for it.
Man.
You gonna
Yeah.
fall for it.
They be all in your ear. You know.
You
Eh,
ain't trying to let that shit leave that ear and go out the other. You want that shit to stay right there.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that
You be
shit.
in la la land, man. La la land.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Miss Fun Size?
I'm gonna say this. First of all, I realize that I'm a toxic individual. Let's just get that out there in the universe. I am, and I love some of the toxic traits. So the flirtations, I love that because I'm a sucker for corny romance. I like the cute, corny crap that ain't real. I love it. I love it. So I'm
No
gonna say
one.
I fall victim to the flirtations, but that's because more times than not, when I enter into a situation, that's what I want. And then when that stops, that just lets me know that that situation ran its course. But however, on the flip side of that, I am also guilty of doing the same. Gas a dude up, baby. I am the queen of, oh my God, that's so beautiful. No woman's ever said that to me before. Baby, I got you. You know I love to write. So I got line after line, baby. I've been rehearsing this for years. I've mastered the game. So I am the problem. And I also love when the problem happens to me. I love the flirtations. Even though you know a lot of times they're not going anywhere, I love the moment. I'm a moment type of chick. Like I'm a right now in the moment because
Mhm.
out of sight, out of mind for me. So I fall for them quickly because I like them, but I don't have any real expectations. So when there is a dude really trying to pursue me in that manner, I'm real standoffish because I be like, boy, stop. What are you doing? Are you for real? Now I'm confused because I like the crap and I can't tell the difference between when it's genuine and when it's not. So I kind of set myself up for failure. But either way it goes, I still like it.
I wouldn't say it's only you. It's a lot of people that do that because you try to give everybody a fair chance, and you don't know if it's genuine or if it's not genuine or if they're playing you. You know,
Right.
so you got to stick around to see how it is. So I think when you meet somebody, if you really want to give it a try, you give them the opportunity. You know,
I
and
agree
see
with you
where it
on that.
lands.
I definitely agree
You
on
know,
that.
we
But I
all
will
have
say
to.
this too, though. I lead by example. Like the flirtation crap that I'm genuine with and the stuff I like, that's the stuff that I portray. And I don't necessarily wait for the, if I'm truly interested in him, then I'll take the lead and be like, okay, let me just put myself out there and show you that I'm for real and this is genuine. You know what I'm saying? Then that kind of gives us a path or a direction to go. But a lot of times, I just be out there playing.
And it's a lot of men that don't like the woman to take the lead, but they don't know how to lead.
Right. And I'm gonna say I agree with you. And I don't like, I'm a very aggressive woman. So I definitely need a man that knows how to be a leader. But at the same time, sometimes I think men are hesitant to be genuine with women because society and the way that people perceive what a mate should do and be or whatever. So I think they kind of get scared. So you know me with my over aggressive self. I'd be like, let me show you how I want to date you so you can reciprocate that back to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't
Mhm.
trying to take the lead. I just, and I always say something like, I just like cute shit. I just like the corny romance. I can't help myself. And that kind of takes some of the pressure off of him thinking that I'm trying to take the lead. But at the same time, yeah, brother, I'm taking the lead to show you if you really interested, this is how you need to date me. Cause this is the shit I like.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, that is good. So what's up, Miss Boo? Tell us about these charm, lies, and deceits.
You know, shit crazy. Cause you got people that's yeah, you know what? I can't with y'all because tonight is just the day just been a day just been oh I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. I've been having problems all goddamn day.
Oh my god. Oh.
And it would just happen to be while I'm on live.
I'm so sorry. I can't get myself together.
Y'all know it never fails. Something
Oh,
always going
don't
down.
have me crying, man. Y'all got me crying laughing
Something
down there.
always going down with me though.
My god.
It never fails.
I need
I'll
to go
be
off camera
good.
and use my inhaler. She ain't finna kill me on camera.
Every time I be good, so
Oh man.
I think I'm good. Something go down. But now, so yeah, we at that part where we talking about charm, lies, and deceit. You know, it's a lot of people out there that charm their way into your life.
Mm-hmm.
Give you all that good complimenting, make you feel good, make you important, like you doing something. Sure. And it's crazy because it's people out here, like I said earlier, they get into your ear. You know, they gain your trust, your loyalty, and that man, them two things right there is something that's it shouldn't be just given up like that.
Mm-mm.
You know, then boom, 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 boom. They hit you with them lies.
Stop it! Stop! Stop it! What's
You know what? I'm not gonna play with y'all tonight. I'm not. I'm really not. Play with y'all.
Oh Lord!
Cause
Now you
y'all
got
get
me
me out.
crying.
Y'all gonna get me off now. Be off subject. I'm not gonna be on the subject. Okay, I'm gonna wait till y'all finish.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm
It was
done.
first time. It was first time. Oh, my stomach hurt.
I'm sorry. I couldn't breathe.
Oh,
Oh.
bitch, you trying to say I'm killing you online?
I needed my inhaler. I needed it.
I'm not gonna kill you online. I don't need that. I don't
Boy.
need that up under me. No, I don't.
Okay, I'm sorry, Miss Boo. Whew.
Girl, now you good. You good. Shit, this been a hell of a day for me.
So were you charmed and lied to?
Hell, y'all been charmed and lied too. Shit, I got 3 kids.
We all been charged. I'd have been charged in line too. Shit, I got three of them too. Shit.
I was
Probably
gonna say I got three kids
that.
too, but I don't have 3 kids.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I've been charmed, boy. That shit was in that air good, girl. Cause I
Yes.
got a son and twins out of it. But I love my kids. But that just show you the fact that anybody can get in your ear. If you let that person up in there, they gonna charm the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Do everything they can
Yeah.
to get you. Then that's when shit the lies come in. They gonna lie somewhere.
Shit, everywhere.
They gonna
You
keep
know, man.
lying and lying, lying to you. You know, shit. You gonna get to ask some questions. Where you been? What you doing? Can I go? Oh, especially when I can I go? Oh, it's some reason why you can't go. Why I can't go? They
Right?
going out. They be back. They be back is well probably the next day. Shit. Is you got the ones out there that's gonna lie in your lie to your wallets. Shit. They
Man.
gonna tell you. They gonna tell you the reason why they can't come back. They got a flat tire.
So they ran out of gas.
And you gonna send them some money to get that tire fixed. And then it's gonna be too late for them to come see you.
I got work in the morning.
But they gonna keep that lie going, so they can reel you in, keep you with them.
Mm-hmm.
That little shit, little lies, little lies. And sure, that's when the deceit come into play. They don't lie so much shit. They believe in what they telling you. And shit, I know a lot of people like that. They lie a lot, lie so much they believe their damn self. So,
That's the crazy part.
so they know they getting you. You sure, but you can't You can't live life on that, being with somebody.
True.
Charming you, lying to you, then deceit. Man, that shit ain't right. Cause all that stuff gonna end up into something serious gonna happen.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Some people get fed up too quick. Some people can go through it. When people get fed up, shit, it's gonna be jail.
Or hell.
Yeah.
Ain't lying, one or the other.
That's man, that's some serious shit that when you take into a relationship like that. Especially when you started out with lies,
Yeah.
ending that shit with lies. That shit crazy. So Miss Queen Brown, what do you think? What's your opinion, your take on charm, lies, and deceit?
You know, a motherfucker charm you, dog. They'll charm your ass, and you won't even see it coming. They gonna buy you shit. When I say motherfucker go out their way to buy you something that they know you can't get, or give you something that they know you don't have access to. You know what I'm saying? That's how they charm you. And then, that gives them the opportunity to come in with the lies, because I ain't saying me, but I see it within a lot of people. You know, they too busy caught up in the charm that they don't even worry about the lies. Like, or they just sweep it under the rug. And I think that people, like you said, that's playing with people's emotions. And you do the wrong person like that, that person gonna build up. They're gonna have
Gonna
a lot of
snap.
build up. They're gonna have a lot of build up. They're gonna catch your ass doing something you ain't got no business doing, and you gonna get it. Or they're gonna break your windows out.
Hmm.
Shit. Niggas even put your shit up. Niggas will steal your motherfucking tires off your motherfucking car. Might have that shit
Look.
too.
Just
Like
sitting on blocks.
sitting on blocks. But the deceit comes, deceit comes with all that. If you gonna charm somebody and lie to them, they gonna deceive them. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about your feelings.
Mm-mm.
It's what they can get out of it. How far can they go before you just give? Ooh, and don't be vulnerable.
Hmm.
Don't be vulnerable. Oh Lord
Yeah.
have mercy. Them the main victims that they go for. They look for those who ain't got no family members. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, especially somebody staying in an area by themselves. So
Yeah.
shit, you gotta watch them snakes in the grass, no matter how tall that grass might grow.
Well, Dynamite,
Yeah, that's
what's
a
your
hard one.
take on charm, lies, and deceit?
Like I said, I'm tonight's episode. I'm probably gonna be devil's advocate because I'm not right with the dating world, and Lord knows I'm not right with the dating Jesus. So
Oh
I'm
Lord.
just gonna warn the fellas because this happens to guys too. Because there are women, I'm not gonna say like me, but for lack of a better description, like me,
Lord have mercy.
that are on this whole like flitter through life and by any means necessary, I'm gonna make it stay light. I ain't trying to make it have no potential to go nowhere. So it in turn sometimes becomes a game, and it's you as y'all have said, charming somebody to the level where it gets to lying and deceiving is dangerous. Do
Mhm.
not do that because people nowadays are not stable. The economy is bad. People are struggling to make ends meet, and people are hopeful that at whatever age they are, this big age, since that's the cool thing to say now, at this big age, that they still looking for love and wanting to get married and have families. So people's emotions are volatile, which means at any moment, any straw can be the one that broke the camel's back. So I don't recommend that you go out there charming, lying, and deceiving people. However, at the same time, all charm is not lying or deceit. Some charm is just charismatic and cute. That's what I do. Cute stuff.
You know,
you know,
I'm not.
you do have to be careful because, there are men that truly want a relationship, but are truly fed the hell up with trifling females. So
Mhm.
their approach may be, I mean, shit. Sorry, I lie to people just to see what their reaction and they comments gonna be like. Let me just lie off gate and let me see how you deal with this, and we're gonna go from there. And I tell blatant lies, like stuff that you could easily confirm that no, that is definitely not the truth. And if a person pick up that ball and run with it, then that leads my intuition to be like, buddy ain't no good, just like you ain't no good. So don't don't let your hope overshadow your intuition when it comes to, is somebody genuinely flirting with me, is somebody genuinely giving me these compliments because yes, he does think that I'm a beautiful woman, or yes, she thinks that I'm the sexiest man that she done seen in 2025. Like, because we don't want to shatter people's perception of themselves and their self-worth and their hope. Just be cautious. You can't just throw your heart on the table for any and everybody that says a cute word to you, because charm is, it's hard to detect. It sneaks up on you because it's the small things. Real charm is the small things. And who don't like to be considered? So just be mindful. And fellas, there are women that are some charming ass folks too. Don't get caught up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you come with the real intent. Whatever your intentions are, just put them on the front line. Because there's some sisters like me that like to play the game. And I'm good at it.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Look, see, that was our good take. Let you
Yeah.
know. Hey, y'all, watch out who you doing this stuff to. Y'all know that movie, Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Ooh, she was psycho, boy. She took love to a whole nother level.
Right. That was a whole different movie.
Baby, that's a prime example of how some people can get when you
Yes.
do that shit to them.
Don't play with people's feelings or emotions of their time or their money.
That part. I mean, there's a reason Snapped has like what 30 something seasons. That women are going crazy every day,
Man,
killing me, and like it's not okay. Just
Man, it
be
surely ain't.
mindful.
Yes. Well, woo, that was getting good. But before we dive any deeper, let's pay a few bills. Don't skip. These are the sponsors who help keep Queen Brown with the wind down going strong, and they just might give you something that you need. Listen, if your hair is in a little need of excellence, I know exactly where you need to go. 512 Excellence Beauty Salon is the spot for flawless cuts, stunning color, and styles that'll turn heads. Whether you're looking for a silk press, protective styles, or just a fresh new look, their expert stylists will have you feeling like that. And let's not forget, the vibe is just as good as the service. It's luxury, relaxation, and top tier hair care all in one. So stop letting your bad hair days hold you back and book your appointment today at 512excellence.business.site and tell them Queen Brown with the wind down sent you. That's my girl Tina. She gonna get you right. She gonna get you right. Check out Miss Boo Hair.
512 Excellence. It's excellent, girl. It's excellent.
Yeah. And now we're gonna break it down to when it was just a little flirting that went too far until it wasn't. Y'all, I'm gonna ask y'all this: have y'all ever play with somebody? It's like y'all got matching outfits, y'all share y'all playlists. They know your grandma's last name and first name and all that kind of stuff. It start off as something a little simple and innocent, a little flirt. A little compliment here, a little compliment there. Y'all text each other, and then somehow it accidentally got a little too deep. You were just entertaining this person because I mean, who doesn't like to be flirted with?
Man,
Especially when you're single. And then you meet this person, and then they just fall just deep for you for some reason. It's just like They just let it all out. You know what I'm saying? And now you stuck fake laughing at they jokes, answering texts at 2 in the morning. Then they get mad that you ain't answer your phone on time. You know,
Oh Lord.
it get a little bit batshit crazy. And the thing is that it's supposed to start out as something a little light, you know what I'm saying? A little vibe, a little distraction, maybe from what you got going on with, life, or, just to feel a little void, But sometimes that can get you caught up, you know what I'm saying? With the wrong person. And, now you sitting there like, what have you done got yourself into? It might be a little flirting, confusion, and then they get them emotional side effects. And y'all know what them emotional side effects is. It's like they start calling you all kind of names. If you don't answer the phone or you don't talk to them, you doing something, you cheating, and all this kind of stuff. But that was never never a commitment, you know. So we're gonna go around real quick and give me y'all a little intake on flirting that goes a little bit too far. Have you ever accidentally ended up in a fake relationship, from just a vibe that got a little too deep, Miss Boo?
No, no,
Well,
I
well,
can't.
Lord.
You ain't. Them stories you be telling me, your ass done got caught up in something, nigga.
No,
She lying. Why you lying on camera to these people?
I'm not letting these. I'm
Charm, lies, and
these
deceit.
people.
Charm, lies, and
And
deceit.
the seat.
Baby. Since she ain't, let me tell you.
I can talk my way into some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can, I can talk and make it sound good.
But
But
you don't really mean it.
no, I don't.
So you be
But
doing
I
the
let the
flirt.
person
So
know.
you do the flirting,
But I let the person know out top. You know what I'm saying? That I don't want to talk to them.
but you continue to talk to them.
Yeah, as friends,
She said, yeah.
as friends, as friends.
Oh Lord have mercy. So
But
you ain't never had a friend that thought y'all was in a relationship.
no, I had one wanted to be. They they was up in there. They had feelings and all of that, but I wasn't there.
That's what
They
I'm saying.
they didn't want to understand what I was saying.
But you continued to talk to them even though they was confused.
As friends, I think that as friends.
What about you, plus size?
So, y'all know my life is transparent. Yes, my last relationship was a barbershop flirtation that lasted over a year. And for over a year, I was like, how did this happen? What is going on? Why? What are we doing? What is this? You're my man. I'm your woman. We're a couple, committed. Are we chilling? What are we doing? We together? We not together. Oh, you mad because I went on a date? So we together, baby? That flirtation took off, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
It got out of hand real fast. So yes, it's easy when you just playing. My grandma used to say, "Don't be playing house." That is no lie. Don't be playing house. You're gonna be giving folks the code to your front door.
Lord.
Guilty. Then you're gonna be changing that joker. Guilty. Because one of y'all
See,
flirted too damn well. You know what I'm saying? So yes,
Mhm.
I didn't flirted upon a relationship that I had no intentions of being in. And then I was like, but is this a relationship? So you know me, being dynamite fun size. I went to have some fun size fun. And then it became a situation. And then I had to be dynamite. Like it was horrible. So yes, that's a dangerous situation. And let me tell you something. This probably ain't gonna be the last time that happens.
Oh Lord have mercy. You know that's just part of life. You just can't get right. Can't get right.
I ain't gonna get right. But baby, let me tell you, I'm okay with all the repercussions and the consequences. But I am almost assured as my next breath with my inhaler that I'm gonna get caught up in a flirtatious relationship again. Hopefully, this time I'm not the victim. I am the offender.
Boy, but you know what? I can't lie. We all get caught up in those little. And Miss Boo over there acting like she just ain't did nothing. Ain't nobody ever treated her that kind of way, girl. You know you done flirted with somebody because I remember one time you was letting the person flirt with you that was in the wheelchair that you worked with.
Girl,
Yeah.
all I can say,
No, I was not. No, I let him know up front. Up
okay,
front.
she may have let him know.
It wasn't nothing because he was in the wheelchair or nothing.
No,
I let
I'm
him
just
know
saying who
up
he
front.
was, so you know who I was talking about.
I'm gonna tell you who she can't sit here and lie about. I'm just gonna say a state. I'm just gonna say Louisiana, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And lying say that ain't the truth. That's all. And I'm done.
And you done. So we gonna leave it at that. So let me tell you, if you're out there playing games with somebody, you know they flirting. You know you don't want to be with them, but you still in that space, going on trips, taking gifts from them, spending time with them, spending a weekend with them.
Oh Lord, y'all, them dangerous waters.
They gonna think that
Yeah,
you in a relationship with them. And I don't care how many times that you tell them that you don't want them because you don't like how they act or just the person that they are. But we continue to deal with them. We're gonna have to stop that.
Yeah,
You
we
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
it's
It
time.
might
yeah.
be
That
all
is
fun and
true.
games, but that person might be a little bit hurt. You know what I'm saying? More hurt because we ain't lost no feelings. You know what they say: one monkey don't stop no show. If you know what I know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you had to just figure if you was that other person, how they'll be feeling. Shoot, I don't know. I can't put myself like that if I wouldn't thank that person.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be all up on nobody like that.
Mm.
Oh, I thought you was my girlfriend. I thought we was gonna chill. What you doing this weekend? It's like, can I catch a break? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know I got issues. I'd be like, I was with boyfriend number one. You number three. We got
I can't. She's at number three.
I
Not
mean,
for
at
no
one
Hey,
food.
point in time, when I first left my husband and I started dating again, baby, I had a roster. I was like, and I would tell him, "You boyfriend number three." And
But there's nothing wrong with dating because
what
you
I
can
got to
date. You can date many people.
yeah.
You ain't got to sleep with them.
what I
You
got
know
to
what
You
I'm
do to
can
be
saying?
date. Ain't
boyfriend
nothing
number
wrong with
two?
dating.
Well, I can't tell you what you got to do to be boyfriend number two, but I'm gonna tell you you're number three right now. That means two people are doing better than you.
You be downgrading them.
Baby, I had a whole and then we hey, they is it room for promotion? There is, but there's also room for demotion. So you know what I'm saying? Keep your game tight and right because you might end up off the roster. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the folk slip from one to six, and they I'm number six. You are, buddy. I don't know what happened, but you know.
Well,
But hey, I'm upfront about those things. When I'm on bullshit time, I let them know, hey, this is just for he's and haws for me. Shits and giggles, they say. You hear?
Girl.
I feel that's how it is. So just stay away. Just stay away from people flirting with you, especially if you don't.
Yeah, that's true.
Be
Just
cautious.
leave
Don't
it at
stay
that.
away. It's cute to be flirted with. Just use your good
You
sense.
know, yeah, use it in a good way. Don't be out here just flirting out willy nilly, trying to gain up on something.
Every flirt ain't to hurt. Some of them is cute for real.
Yeah.
I'm a hopeless romantic. Despite my insane behavior, I am a hopeless romantic. I believe in love at first sight and all of that corny crap. I do.
That's you.
So y'all be
Everybody is
flirting.
different, though. Everybody's different,
Hmm.
Absolutely.
and it's okay to be different. It's okay.
Because you need to do what's good and best for you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everybody don't have the same needs, wants, or desires, and that's fine. But
It's
be,
somebody for everybody.
yeah, and be cautious when you're looking for your person. You know what I'm saying? Don't just settle because you're lonely or tired or they flirted with you or whatever. You know, be be mindful of your own heart. before you allow somebody else to care for your heart. That's just my advice. I ain't no therapist, y'all. I ain't got nobody licensed to tell nobody nothing to do. Y'all see, I'm a hot mess. But sometimes common sense should reign.
Well, tell us about manipulation.
Baby, I ain't got no experience in that. I ain't never manipulated a soul. But flattery and manipulation, I feel, are a pretty strong couple. They complement and also don't compliment one another. It's it's a beautiful thing to be flat. Like, it's a beautiful thing for somebody to come out of nowhere and just be like, "Oh my God, are you a model?" You like, me? Oh my, are you talking to me? Like, who don't love that? I mean, I'm sure there's lots of people that don't love that, but like I said, I like the but that's cute. But at the same time, manipulation can also skirt right alongside with flattery, because once you get someone's guard down with the flattering and they've loosened up and they're swept away by your kind words or your kind gestures, it makes it a little easier to maneuver in a manipulative way. So just as I always say, be mindful with your heart, because when the wrong person has the mind and the wherewithal to manipulate a person using charm, using charisma, using flattery, it's easy for that hopeful person to get caught up and miss the fact that they're being manipulated by that person. You get caught up in your whimsical romance and you don't see that this person is taking money out your bank account, or they always need gas money, but hell, they ain't even got a damn car. Who car are you putting gas in? Like,
that girls and that boys.
oh, but he tell me every morning, girl, I'm beautiful, and he be making me scrambled eggs and toast for breakfast. And girl, I just be cash having him gas money. But where is he going? Because he ain't got no car. You see what I'm saying? It's easy. It's easy because they slide right beside each other. So you just have to recognize it. I like to call myself a master of being manipulated and manipulating. I am 50-50, baby. I will get manipulated and I be like, but guess what? I've been manipulating you too. You know what I'm saying?
Not I've been manipulating you too.
You know what I'm saying? But because of the way that I date, not that it's healthy, but it's what works for Dynamite Fun Size, I have recognized when a man, even women that hit on me, even though I am not lesbian and I'm not bisexual, nothing wrong with that. Y'all do what you do who you do. But I be like, sis, that is that what you be trying to do to get ladies? Because that ain't gonna work. I thought if I was a lesbian, that wouldn't work. That's not okay.
Right.
But I make it known. I tell them up front. Matter of fact, yesterday, this dude that I ain't talked to in a minute texted me. Oh, what's up? I've been thinking about you. I've been missing you. I said, you lying. But if that's what we going to do, cool. He was like, what you mean you lying? I'm lying. You're lying. You ain't talked to me in 6-7 months. I said, bro, you ain't been missing me. Don't nobody miss nobody for 6-7 months and they still got their phone number. Don't do that. I said, so you're lying. I said, but if you want to play, I ain't got nothing else to do. You know I'm with the BS. He gonna be back talking about some. That's why I miss you. So so I responded. So we are gonna play
on some bullshit.
And I said I'm game, but I let it be known up front, like, bro, you're not just gonna slide in. If you're manipulating me, and even when I was married, I would tell my husband, "You're manipulating me, but I'm gonna let you make it on this because I don't have the energy to fight it. Like, we're gonna do this." But just know that I recognize and realize that you're using tools of manipulation. I said, and let me also let you know, you're not a good manipulator if I can recognize what you're doing. But men and women will use sex as a manipulation tool. They will use kind words. They will use acts of love, acts of labor. You just it depends on what your personality needs. So just be mindful. Just be mindful and take that control, because otherwise you get caught up and then you're stuck and you're hurt. Cute words make us all smile, but sometimes you got to be aware. Women are intuitive and discerned for a reason. Use your discernment. Just use your discernment. So, lovely. How do you maneuver trusting someone who you know or who you think is using flattery as a weapon against you? How do you respond to that?
Man, I'm just gonna leave him alone. I'm just gonna leave him alone because shit, straight
Like
off the
cold
bat,
turkey?
it's a cold turkey. Because you ever notice that flattery is like a starter pack for a situationship that's gonna turn sour.
That's
You
true.
know, because they gonna gas you up. You look good, like you said. You know, nobody understands me like you do. You look different, all this kind of stuff. They gonna do what they got to do to make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, they might be the only person that's complimenting you the way you the way you want it. You might not even be receiving compliments like that. So it's gonna hit you different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you don't see it, some people is blind to it. You know what I'm saying? They blind to it, and that's when it turns into manipulation. Because you know what? They're gonna manipulate you. You're gonna be hooked already, and they're gonna keep manipulating you to keep you hooked. So they already know what to do. They don't went past the flattery. I can't get this word out. Flattery. They done got past that. So now it's gassing you up and what it takes to keep you gassed up. So it's at a point. You either let it go or they're gonna keep doing it. And you still gonna be in that situation. Shit. I don't know for how long. Some people it's for years. It's for I've even spoken to somebody. She told me that she was talking to somebody like from 30 years ago. So it's gonna come back.
Woo. Woo. Talk about recycling. She went deep into the recycle bin.
Man,
Yes.
30 years ago. That's 10
so
lives.
man,
30 years
Jesus.
ago.
Lord. Ooh, what a person look like after 30 years. Lord have mercy.
man.
What about you, Miss Boo? How do you maneuver when it comes to trusting somebody that you think may be manipulating you, or for a fact is using flattery as a weapon against you?
You know what? Now I don't tolerate it. I let it go because when you've been manipulated before, you know, and all of that, you know the signs already. So I can't do it no more. And I was boo boo the fool back in back then, because you think you with that person,
Right.
but it ain't. But it's not really like that. So it now, no, I can do it. I can be with nobody like that because shit gonna turn dangerous.
I get
Mhm.
that.
It's gonna be tit for tat, tit for tat, tit for tat,
Yeah. It's just hurting each other, hurting each other.
Right.
and shit gonna get old. So why is you want to be with somebody that's gonna keep doing this to you over and over?
Good
You
point.
know, flattery. They gonna use that. That's their number one key to get to you. They gonna do everything.
Hmm.
And baby, go take you to go eat and shit.
Yeah.
They gonna. It's gonna be one of them days where you just don't want to do shit. You don't want to do shit. That's when they gonna hit you. They
Yeah.
gonna do all this stuff. You gonna be like, "Oh, you so sweet." I didn't feel like doing nothing. This was, and boom.
Boom. Got you.
That's how I be.
Yeah, but I can't do it. I can't do it. People need to watch out. Protect yourself. Know your signs. If it seems like it's too good, it ain't no good.
You so leave it alone. Stop.
For
But
real,
sometimes
if
we
it's
can't
too
help it.
good, something that you know that person don't do, something that all this time, all of a sudden they do this stuff. Nah, too good to be true.
So I'm gonna say, like, just don't, just people in general, y'all out there in TV land, in the internet world, don't be so quick to like believe the hype simply because it lines up with our perception or our dream that we have already conceived for ourselves in our minds and in our hearts. Like, if
Mm-hmm.
you know that you on a mission for a relationship, don't allow that mission to overshadow the behavior of the person that's courting you. You know what I'm saying? Be really realistic. Reality and our hopes and wishes and dreams, they don't always line up. Sometimes what we want is not realistic. So we can't put all that hope and faith that the person that calls themselves liking us are doing all the right things because that's what we deeply want in our core. Be
Yep.
open, but be cautious. You know, no one is going to ever protect your heart and your feelings like you. And if you
Mm-hmm.
don't lead by example to show somebody how to care for you emotionally, they're not going to fully understand how to take care of you emotionally. All flattery is not bullshit, but in my personal experience,
I'm
it
not gonna play.
it just like
Girl.
that. I'm just saying.
Well, we all know, about the person who smooth talks their way through things. I'm gonna end it with this last little end because it all boils down to somebody running their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Running their mouth versus actions. People will look you dead in your eyes and they'll sell you a dream, knowing damn well they ain't meant what they said. They gonna sell you any motherfucking thing that you want to hear. So just be mindful of of that because they'll ghost you. Then they'll lie and say that they didn't ghost you. You know what I'm saying? Give you a whole farewell speech to sound like poetry. You know, talking about I just gotta figure some things out. You deserve better than what I can give you right now. That's what they do. They'll gas you up and then
Mhm.
they'll let you down. You know, but this ain't no goodbye. I just gotta go right now. That's because they got a whole person back home. You know what I'm saying? And then you call them out. When you call them out, that's when they run. Some of them run, some of them will stay. The ones that's gonna stay gonna continue to manipulate you. They're gonna try to smooth their way through anything. They gonna talk, they gonna make up for what they did. And guess what? It's gonna go right back down the drain probably next Wednesday.
Not
So
Wednesday.
yeah,
Don't
by
do
next Wednesday.
it.
It's Thursday. By next Wednesday
That
is
ain't even a week.
is back right there. So let me tell y'all. If y'all have ever been smooth talked to, out of a relationship into a relationship that you thought was real, please just reset your boundaries. Like we said in week one, reset your boundaries. Know your dating disasters, those red flag alerts. Look at that. Listen to yourself. The thing about it is that you know what be going on, but we continue to do it anyway. And guess what? If you continue to do it anyway, I would say be prepared for those consequences and accept those consequences because you know what you're getting yourself into. Don't be sitting up there crying. Don't be sitting up there like, oh, he hurt me. I'm hurt and crying. I gotta call my home girl. And no, fuck all
Mhm.
that shit. You know what the hell you was doing. You knew what was gonna come with it. It's either he gonna be with you or he not gonna be with you. And when you don't know, you need to set those boundaries. You need to find out ahead of time.
Mhm.
Yep.
So I'm gonna leave it at that. And then Miss Boo gonna go ahead and hit you with this affirmation for the night.
Beneath a narcissist, their charming exterior lies a person completely devoted of empathy, compassion.
Yes.
They switch partners to avoid having to change themselves.
Hmm.
Anything is better than lies and deceit. So free yourself of the stress and love yourself.
Yes. And the final takeaways is gonna be about real charm doesn't need to hide behind lies. If somebody like you, they're gonna show you up front. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be all that lollygagging that's with that. Just be prepared because it might be up front, but then it might be some lollygagging at the end. You know, if someone feels flattery, if so, I just can't get this damn word right tonight. If someone feels I can't say the goddamn word flattery, okay, you know, feels like a trap. Trust your instincts. You know, stand strong. You know your worth. And it isn't measured by somebody else's empty complaints, compliments. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna compliment you from head to toe, but you just can't listen to that. So remember, your self-worth is your self-worth. Send us your toxic flirtation stories for next week's show. Subscribe, share, tag a friend who deserves better than the empty promises.
So, y'all, next episode, we are exposing the world of rebound romances. Why sometimes the rebound just ain't rebounding. It ain't doing its job. It's a brick. It ain't a rebound. It just went sour. And then we're also going to talk about how do you truly heal after a breakup. So y'all tune in when we tune in, which is when we tune in. We'll let y'all know.
Next Thursday, 8 o'clock.
Queen Brown with the wind down.
Y'all have a great night.
Bye, y'all.